Thanks so much for tuning in to Dollop with Dom. Super happy to have you here. First off, I wanted to say I'm sorry for not posting a video last week. I had a malfunction with my computer and my SD card and all my pictures got deleted and it was just a hot mess and I haven't had a chance to get behind a camera and film again. So I do apologize. Now I'm kind of behind on filming, so hopefully next week I can get everything squared away and everything will work out without any problems, because lately luck hasn't been on my side. So today I'm filming a video on a no makeup look. This isn't really like an everyday look or my go-to look if I'm like in a rush. This is just kind of, I don't want to walk out the door without makeup on, but I don't want a ton of makeup on, but I still want to look like I'm alive and I didn't just like wake up from a nap or something. So it's pretty sheer. It's the look I have on right here. I didn't use a ton of bronzer, a ton of makeup, like really a ton of product in general. And so I hope that you guys enjoy my tutorial and I hope to see you next time. God bless. Alright, so let's begin. I already moisturized my face about 20 minutes ago, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with primer. As you can see, my cheeks are pretty red. I just went running and I think it's from that, but I'm not really sure why they're so red right now. So I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Concealer and just put that on my cheeks to kind of color correct, because I don't want my makeup to look like my red cheeks are coming through. They're pretty warm too, so I have a feeling it is from running, but I'm just gonna lightly put that on there. Okay, so besides that, my skin has been pretty dry lately. I'm going to use the Argan Oil with Coconut Water Primer by Physicians Formula. This is pretty new. I've talked about this before. I've grown to like it because it holds really well with makeup, surprisingly. You would not think, because it's an oil-based product, but it's pretty good. So since I have dry skin, I'm going to go ahead and use this. I don't like to spray it directly on my face because it just kind of gets like, I don't know if it's maybe a faulty nozzle that I have, but it kind of sprays everywhere. So I'm just going to spray this on my hands and put it all over my face. I'm sorry if there's like some background noise. I have all the windows in this room open right now because it's so nice. So if there's like dog barking, car honks, because the windows are open. Okay. Right. And the fun thing about this product is that it can be used in your hair as well. So whatever I have left in my hands, I kind of run it through the ends of my hair, because that's where it's the most dry. You can see it kind of just jumped out of the shower. It's alright. Okay. So, okay, now that I have primer on my face, I'm going to conceal some of my acne scars. They're pretty red right now, unfortunately. So I'm going to use my Anastasia Contour. This is in the color 2.0. You will notice it's pretty dark for my skin, but I figured there's no point in returning it if it's about to be summer and my skin will get darker. So I'm just going to use a concealer brush and dip that in. Dab it on. Okay, so yeah, you can see that it's pretty dark, but that's okay because it's going under my skin, or that's okay because it's going under my foundation. Alright, so since I want to do a no makeup look, I'm going to try to like share out as much of my foundation and stuff as I can, because up close I want to look like I'm not wearing makeup, but I am. So that's our goal for today. So I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This is in the color 104 Golden Beige. This is my winter color. I love this foundation because it's super full coverage, or it can be. It's like buildable. But it's full coverage overall, and it's demi-matte, so it doesn't look really just dull. It has, I mean, it's not super matte, because sometimes I don't like the super matte look, especially if my skin's really dry. So, yeah, and it's super air light, so it kind of just feels like skin. I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use a flat top kabuki brush that I always use. And I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus spray and spray it into my brush. Just a couple squirts. And that will sheer out the foundation even more. or it will just sheer out the foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and tap this on my face. I like to focus right around this area because there's so much redness right now and scarring and horrible skin. Okay. There's a hole in my shirt. This is like with one coat of foundation. You can see that it's pretty full coverage, like you can't really see my freckles at all, and it's so lightweight. Like I just used like a kind of a small dollop in my hand and spread it out, and it looks really good and it feels really good. Yay! Alright, for under eye concealer, I'm going to use my Better Skin Super Stay Concealer by Maybelline. I really like this. It's in the color Light. I just love the application, and I just love it. And I love the formula of it as well. So I'm going to blend that in with a flat top angled brush, and I'm also going to spray this with MAC Fix Plus ever so lightly just to sheer it out, because I don't want it to look like dang girl, you got concealer on kind of thing. Just want it to look really natural. So I'm going to go ahead and set that immediately with the Ben Nye Neutral Set Colorless Powder. I used to use this all the time. I'm kind of getting back into it because there's just so much in it. I've had it forever and it just will not like go down. I feel like it's stayed like this amount for months and months and months. And like I use a good amount, like, yep, just keep on tapping it on. Alright, so I'm just going to use a tapered brush and kind of bake under my eyes. If you don't know what baking is, it pretty much just means setting your makeup and letting it sit for a couple minutes or a couple seconds, whatever you want to do. So you kind of look crazy. My husband's always like, you didn't blend out your makeup. I was like, I know, there's a reason. Pretty much anywhere where you've put concealer. Just need to bake. Moving on, I'm going to contour my face and I'm going to make it look as natural as possible. I just kind of want to look like I have like a natural like bronzed look, and I'm using the Revlon Photo Ready Insta-fix stick. This is in the color 180 Rich Ginger, and I think this is the darkest color that they have. So if you are my skin tone or if you're warm toned, this actually might look really good. I don't know how it might go on cool toned skin or even fairer than myself. You could probably go a couple shades lighter, but I did pick up just the darkest color. I'm going to go ahead and just dust this off because it's going to really bother me looking at that. Okay, so I'm going to put this where I would contour my face. And you can bring it all the way down if you want, but I'm not going to. I just feel like it's more of like a dramatic look to like bring it all the way down. And now I'm going to be using a stippling brush from Real Techniques. I love this brush. I use it for my liquid, when I do like liquid contouring. It just blends out so nicely. So it might look really dramatic right now, but you just have to keep buffing it in and it'll blend right into your skin. So there's that. So you want to do this in circular motions and just buff it out. Moving on to my eyes. I don't really like to do a lot if I'm just kind of like running out the door but don't want to go out without makeup on. So I'm using MAC's eyeshadow in the color Nylon, and I just kind of like use my finger. Yeah. So I'll just dip my finger in it and kind of pat it on my lids. It'll just make me look awake, that's all. So that's pretty much all for eyes. Alright, moving on to, let's do brows. Yes, let's do brows. For my brows, I'm going to use my Anastasia eyebrow pomade. As usual, forever use this unless you tell me that there's something better out there. Then I will consider it. Okay, so I don't like to like really define my eyebrows. Like I said, we're just trying to do a no makeup look. So isn't that kind of weird? Oh well. So because of that, I'm just gonna try to define them so they look more full, but I'm not gonna like do them too much where they look like really fake or all of the attention is gonna go to my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna line the bottom first. Where your eyebrows are sisters, they are not twins. So if they don't look exactly the same, it is okay. Going on to my eyeliner, I'm just going to use this eyeliner. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's D-O-U-C-C-E. Doucce? Can someone correct me? Doucce Cosmetics Ultra Precision Eyeliner. Waterproof, made in Germany. And it's just in black, but I don't know, I love it. I think I got it in my Ipsy bag. I don't remember where I got this, but I really, really like it, and I don't use it too often, but when I do, it just looks fabulous. So with my eyeliner, I'm actually going to do it kind of differently than I usually do. I'm going to put this like really, really close to my waterline. Extremely close. Do you see that? Because typically when I do eyeliner, I do it from the top and I sweep and I cat eye and do all this stuff, but I really don't want to look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. So I'm just going to like pick up my eye just a tad and line my waterline. Boom. Just like that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to my lashes, and I'm going to curl them. I always curl them afterwards, but today I'm going to curl them first. And I'm using my Covergirl, their Super Sizer mascara. This is in the color dark brown. I'm using dark brown because I'm going for a no makeup look once again. So lastly, or second to lastly, I'm just going to put a little bit of blush on my face. I'm using the e.l.f. Contour Blush and Bronzing Palette, and this is in the Fiji Matte one. Like I said before, they have like 4 different types of contouring and blush palettes, and this is the Fiji Matte, and all of the colors are super matte. I'm not sure if you can tell. Yeah, just really matte. And the bronzer is a little bit light for me. I like a little bit of a darker bronzer, but that's okay. I love the color of the blush in this. So I'm just going to use a blush brush and I just love how sheer it is because I can build with it. I don't have to like use a ton. And lastly, I'm actually going to use the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is their Illuminating Veil. I used this so long ago, and I haven't used it in a really long time, and I saw it in my drawer and I was like, oh, I have to use this. So I just put it in the lid. Very little because it's practically like loose glitter, pretty much. But it does what it says. It's an illuminating veil. It just sets your makeup and just gives a little bit of a shine and glitter, and it's not too much, and it's amazing. So I'm just going to use my giant powder brush by Real Techniques and dust it all over my face. It's kind of like a highlighter for your entire face. Lastly, I'm going to finish off my makeup with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this is in the color Abu Dhabi. I love this, and it's kind of almost like a stain, because when I use it a couple of times in like an hour, it like stains my lips in a good way. So I'm just going to apply this on. And that is that. This is my no makeup look. In person it literally looks like I just kind of have blush and mascara on. So that's the goal and we've achieved it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching my tutorial and hope to see you next week.